Yes, job people, this is Michael Shamai representing. I will say, hear the lion voice, saying it is time for the Lions and the Lionesses to tell their own story. King David killed Goliath with a stone, we original dread.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Ras Tafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Ras Tafari.
Because when I stopped fully eating meat, like we stopped eating chicken and stuff like that, is when I was in my mother's house and she supported that. Like she wasn't a mother who, she buy, because the first week when I mentioned to her that I don't want no more chicken and thing like that, she think it was joke until when she share out the Sunday dinner and she say, I just eat ketchup and rice and peas and shredded vegetable. She say it's serious, and she start getting, trunks and I know how I stopped eating chicken too. It was because I'm a Rasta hygiene them. Because when I buy lunch, we were at college and thing like that, when I buy lunch, I couldn't share with them. Like I couldn't share with them because me I buy chicken. Them not eat chicken. And I realize so me a Rasta, when I do I eat chicken amongst Rasta and can't get to share amongst my Rasta hygiene them and thing. So it's just I decide now, so leg off for this,
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabet is giving birth in a place called Erjersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Lich Tafari's father, Ras Maurice, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Maurice is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Maurice knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Lich Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting, and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
I tell you, Rastafari is what really connect me to that part of me later on in my life, because really what happened was that my mom didn't really talk about that much. We just know that I used to travel to Moortown and this area when I was a child a lot. Every holiday and stuff like that, I used to be here. But at that time, it wasn't about the culture. It was more about food for me, and the type of food that my grandmother prepared, which was some maroon type traditional food, which, at the time, me wouldn't you know what I mean, like know what go on, but it was something where it was interesting to me, and me always one day your feet, you know. Uh, so when I start realizing who I am through Rastafari now, by this time, I link with Miss Patsy, Sister Patsy, you know, dancer, you know, one of the greatest out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Me and my son them, because we're always school friends, so we get closer now as bigger youths, and we start being in our space and things like that. Within that time now, the energy and you know being around a Rasta mother, you know, and you know being in that love space and things like that, we start you know forward more and start learning more about ourselves and things like that. You know,
Yeah.
once Micah Shamaya was was one in a 12 tribe and thing like that, and he was among you know what I mean, and we grow together. So you know he was bringing this information within the space, and you know we start gravitate to it more. You know,
So
and
they and Micah went to the same school.
yeah, you know, we go
Yeah.
Excelsior High together. Then we were at Excelsior Community College at one point in time together again.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a small world. We have a
yeah,
Michael Shamaya interview. I'll get ready for go on road too. So
yeah.
you saw the drop at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of my favorite
And
artists.
yeah, man, this virgin was always a singer in school, you know. So that is
Okay.
how we get close. And me love the music from them time too, you know. So you know, we always have a a relationship, you know, going, you know, until we're really gelling more when we're at the community college together and things like that, you know. And this is when we were around Sister Patsy, and there's when Rastafari really took dominance now, you know, where I was concerned now, you know, like, you know, on my own, when I in a mommy house no more in that sense. Now, a part of it was, yeah, because when I stopped fully eating meat, like we stopped eating chicken and stuff like that, is when I was in my mother house, and she supported that. Like,
Yeah.
she wasn't a mother who, you know, she buy, because the first week when I mentioned to her that I don't want no more chicken and thing like that, she think it was joke until when she share out the Sunday dinner and she say, I just eat ketchup and rice and peas and shredded vegetable. She say it's serious, you know. And she start getting, you know, trunks, and I know how I stop eating chicken too. It was
Yeah.
because I'm a Rasta hygiene them. Because when I buy lunch, when we're at college and thing like that, when I buy lunch, I couldn't share with them. You know, like I couldn't share with them because me I buy chicken
Yeah.
and them not eat chicken. And me I realize so me a Rasta, when me I do I eat chicken amongst Rasta and can't get to share amongst my Rasta hygiene them and thing. So it's
See.
just you know, me decide now, so yo, you know, leg off of this, you know. And my mother support it. Like she start bringing my chunks and thing for me. And by this time, you know, we have a couple friends now that was, you know, Saleh and you know, Drama, you know, Tremor and them ones here. Them mother was working at Country Farmhouse, and we could have able to get all of them Sawyer stuff and thing like that. So you
Big
know,
up Rasta,
yeah. So we start support what I start living now because we're connected and stuff like that. And it's then I start feel more about my Maroon culture. I remember my brethren David, brother, him was a part of the Lakato drumming group at the time too, and you know, we were sitting on him back step one morning, you know, because he was a strong part of that Rastafari influence as well too, you know. You know, as a bigger brother for we, you know, the community as a Rasta youth and things. So we used to like sit with him in the early morning, boil some porridge and read the Bible and stuff like that, you know. You must have wonder where to keep the energy. And I remember one day after I smoked some herb and thing and we did it and you know the herb nice and thing, and I say, yo, you know, say one of them day I'm going to go to Portland to see where my ancestor them have put down for me. Like that was just a herb talk, you know, real truth today, you get me?
Yeah. One King of Kings, one throne. Thrones are the house of the great King David. I and I the generation of them that seek him, that seek the high face, O Jah. So lift up your heads, O you Ethiopians, and be lifted up, O you ever living doors, and let the king of Mount Zion Yadin. Well, we are king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, we won't back down. Ready for we are can fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. No, she a queen, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for we are can fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. Ready for combat, have to stand for the black. Stand against the beast when the beast come attack. When the beast send crack, try to tear us down. When the lion roar, everybody hear the sound in Babylon town. Wicked man grind throne, earthquake shake, all them bars will break. Well, here's a hot take, there's a brimstone lake. Somebody gotta pay for the choice they make. Yo, be careful what you say, cause some news is fake. And every crew got a stitch to watch the moves you make. Well, it's not Drake, but the song's still great. Give your truth and right, ladies, move them way. Say yo, we are king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, we won't back down. Ready for me, I can't fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. She a queen, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for me, I can't fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. Look how the bassline heavy, move them head but them still not ready. Out in the street and them filled with doubt. So every day Babylon no stop turn them out. My people them pray as the sun come out. And Babylon a beast, every day them guns them out. Them destroy the earth, them a search for clout. I had to destroy the beast by word of mouth.